Happy New Year! All right, you guys, so it's officially 2023, and here are some fragrances that I have been enjoying that is my most worn of 2022. Y'all, it's already 2023 and I forgot my intro. Let's start it back. What's up, my cherry bombs? Now that's better. All right, you guys. So if y'all would like to see what's my most worn fragrances, let's get right into this video. All right, you guys. So this is in no particular order. All of these are equally my favorites. Well, not equally, but they are my favorites, but none of them stomp the other because I worn them all. But the first one is from SoAvantGarde, and it is Casa Blanca. Can we just look at this juice and how my bottle has matured? This was my most worn fragrance of 2022 because it's so good. It's a caramelized apple. Every single time I wear this fragrance, it just garners compliments. People love this fragrance on me. This is a fragrance that is easy to wear and it's easy to layer with almost anything. If you're looking for a beautiful caramelized apple fragrance with beautiful sugar in it, then this is it. It is super long lasting, and one thing about this fragrance is that it is super unique, so you don't smell this anywhere. SoAvantGarde does a really good job when it comes to their potency. And as you guys can see, the vanilla in my fragrance have matured, so it is amazing. And y'all, the reason why the dent is not bigger than it is because you really only need a couple of sprays of this fragrance. It is so powerful, so long lasting, and it will enter a room before you enter, you guys. I cannot wait to continue wearing this for the month of January, for the month of February. I just can't wait to use this year. And if you want to see bomb layering combos for this, definitely be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok because that's where I share most of my layering combos. And then occasionally when I gather them all up, I come on here on YouTube. But if you want to see them right away, then definitely Instagram is the place to be. Casa Blanca is one of the most worn fragrances of 2022, and I can't wait to make an impact with this fragrance in 2023. The next one is one that I am in love with, but when I first got this fragrance, I wasn't really all up in its grills like that. This is a fragrance that I love. It's from BDK, and it is Velvet Tonka. Ooh, Velvet Tonka is a velvety tonka fragrance. It has a beautiful almond at the top, and it's super smooth and super alluring. It is very sexy and it's very simplistic, but at the same time complex. If you like extra powdery, almondy fragrances, then this is it. It is beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it kind of gives me like a cherry vibe. It's almost like a liqueur, but still powdery. It is amazing, and it layers beautifully, and it wears amazing on the skin. People say that this doesn't last on them, but for me, Velvet Tonka definitely lasts years on me, okay? And it projects. I used to wear this to the gym all the time, and my husband was just like, this smells too good to be wearing to the gym. Then I transitioned to wearing it to bed, and then I transitioned to wearing it out for night outs and dates, and it works perfectly. If you're looking for like a beautiful entry-level Tonka fragrance, then definitely get Velvet Tonka from BDK because it is amazing. You can find it at Twisted Lily. If you've never tried it, you can definitely sample this at Twisted Lily by using my discount code CHERYSTV10 at checkout, and you can get them on samples too, so it doesn't have to be a full bottle purchase to use my discount. You could definitely use it on a group of sample orders. And coming from a collection that has over 500 bottles, you guys, this dent is real. The next fragrance that is the most worn, and you guys know because I'm always talking about it in all my videos, it's a celebrity scent, and it's probably one of the best of 2022, and it is Eilish by Billie Eilish. Red berries, cacao, amber, vanilla. This is such a beautiful sugary fragrance. Now, a lot of people don't like it, but majority people like it. I love it. Now, someone did say that there's a dupe. I think it was Fumi Monet. I'm gonna definitely check it out because if I think that the dupe lasts longer and it smells exactly the same, I really would have to recommend this dupe. But Eilish is so good. It is a sexy date night scent for me. Every single time I wear it, my husband just gets very like aroused. This little one right here just interrupted me, and he's so cute. Killian. Hey, Killian. Not him looking at all the lights. Oh. Hey, what's up? I love the fact that this one is also a perfect date night scent. Y'all, Eilish is a must-have straight up. If you don't have Eilish in your collection, I don't know what you're waiting for. You barely could see the juice anymore because it's almost done. This is one that I'm gonna be having on rotation, and the moment I run out, I'm gonna go buy it because it's just so good. The next fragrance is one from Commodity, and this is one that I just can't get enough of. It is so milky and creamy and fluffy and lactonic. This is one that everyone needs to have in their collection, specifically for the times when you wanna, you know, snuggle and have Netflix and chill, and it is Milk by Commodity. This is the expressive, and what I get from this fragrance is a milky, fluffy, warm, lactonic fragrance. It's creamy, but it's not like extra creamy. It's more fluffy and woody. So if you're trying to, right now it's winter, so it's perfect to wear. But if you're trying to stand out, this is one that you can stand out with because expressive and bold are super strong. Now Milk Minus is a little bit closer to the skin, but I felt like expressive was the perfect formulation for me because I didn't want something that was too strong. I didn't want something that was too light. I wanted something that was like the perfect balance. Like when I wear it, I'll have a small bubble if you're in my perimeter. And the part that I liked about this fragrance the most is the fact that the sillage is amazing and it's enormous. So even though it doesn't project big, but the sillage, when I pass by you, you're gonna smell me and you're gonna stop me and ask me what I'm wearing. This is one of those that I got so much compliments from, and I recently started wearing it out. So think about that. It was one of those fragrances that I always kept inside, but my husband's always telling me, wear them out, wear them out. So definitely tested it out and it was amazing. So Milk is one that I've worn all year long and I really loved it. The next one is one that I abused during the spring and the summertime, and it is Ebony Woods by Zara. And you can see the dent in this fragrance. This is a fresh, spicy, woody fragrance. And it's one of those fragrances that you can add to every single fragrance combo that you can think of and it's going to work. It is spicy, it's fresh, and it's woody. So if you're trying to add that spicy kick or woody kick to a fragrance, then this one was perfect. I love layering it with Milk, Eilish, and Casa Blanca, and even Velvet Tonka. Like it worked perfect with all of those. So imagine wearing it by itself, and it's long lasting and it's not a dupe for anything. It's an original creation. Zara and Joe Malone. It was a collab that I really enjoyed. And if you're looking for a solid layering combo or a solid fresh and clean every single day fragrance, Ebony Woods is that, because it could be a signature scent and it could also be one of those special occasion type of scents. I've smelled this when I went to a upscale type of event and it worked. And I've also smelled this at the gym, so it works perfect. It's very versatile, and you could see that I worn this a lot throughout 2022. So definitely check out Ebony Woods. The next one was basically like my signature scent for the whole year, and it is Noma by Chloe. This is so freaking good. It's so sweet. It's sweet and fresh at the same time. It is signature scent worthy. It's very unique. Out of all my designer scents, this is one of the top 10 unique ones for sure. And comment down below if you would like to see a top 10 unique designer fragrance list. Yeah, comment down below. But this was very unique, and this is one that every single time I wear it and I tell people what it is, they're shocked because they're thinking that I'm wearing something super, super expensive. No, baby. Is definitely this, and I've worn this around fragrance lovers that's niche heads, and they're asking me what I'm wearing. When I tell them it's Chloe Noma, they're like, girl, a designer smells that good? I'm like, yeah, definitely get this. I love it. It is definitely worth every single penny at full price and discounters. Of course, I'm gonna tell you to go to the discounters for sure, but even if it was not on the discount sites, this is definitely worth every single penny. And of course, y'all can see that I used the living crap out of this fragrance for sure. Next fragrance is one that I wore for bed. And this is a fragrance when I had a long day, when I didn't feel like doing nothing, even when I didn't feel like wearing a fragrance, this is what I wore. And I also wore this when I was trying to get attention by the hubby because it has beautiful powdery musky touches to it, which makes it super sensual and angelic. And it is Mia La Perla by La Perla. This is so freaking good. If you like the powdery angelic fragrances, and this is it. It is so simple but so good. It lasts longer than most fragrances. It's closer to skin though, which I don't have a problem with because I only wear it when I'm gonna be close to my husband, so that's what I wear this for. But y'all can tell that this is good, and this is actually my second bottle of this. I got it for like $20 something. is worth every single penny. Like, it is so affordable and so good. Like, it is a good layering fragrance as well. I layer this with almost anything that I want to add like a powdery, you know, angelic type of touch to it. So for example, this right here and this would layer amazing together if I want to add like a little bit of powderiness to Chloe Nomad. So this is one that I wore all year long when I felt like wearing a fragrance to get close to my husband, or when I felt like wearing a fragrance that was not too much. Definitely worth every single penny. In the beginning of the year, I wanted to wear a fragrance that was super fresh, green, and definitely perfect for all year round. But I definitely focused on this one because it was perfect for the springtime and the summertime. It's from Balenciaga and it is Flora Botanica. Now this is discontinued, so you can't find it in stores, but you could definitely find it in the discounters. But this is the perfect green powdery floral fragrance. It layers amazing with Chloe Nomad for sure, but on its own, y'all, it is so nice and it's so unique. It's one of those unique designer fragrances for sure, and it is long lasting, and it has this creamy powdery dry down that I just can't get enough of, which is crazy because I thought this would have been very fresh and, you know, airy, and probably don't last long, but it lasts forever. So this is one that I definitely wore, and I can't wait to finish this bottle so that way I can get me a bigger bottle. I might get me the bigger bottle before I finish this, because when a fragrance is discontinued, it gets harder and harder to find, and this is becoming very popular and springtime is coming. So I know this is going to be one of those fragrances that people are going to be searching for, so I might go ahead and get me a full bottle sooner than later. I love Flora Botanica and it's amazing. The next fragrance that has been on rotation almost all year long is one from YSL, and it's my favorite one from this specific line, and it is Libre EDT. It's long lasting. It is one that I wore whenever I was going to bed, and then my husband was like, wear this out, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then it became one of my go-to errand fragrances. This right here, you can never fail. It always get me the compliments, and honestly, it is just so easy to wear. If you're looking for an easy to wear Libre and you think Libre EDP is too strong or Libre Intense, then definitely check out the EDT, because honestly, in my humble opinion, to me, this is the best one. So I love this one. It was my most worn, of course. I think this is the one with the biggest dent for sure. As you guys can see, I love it and I can never get tired of this specific fragrance. The next one was my go-to vanilla, and this one is like a very weird type of vanilla that honestly no one can really like get tired of. It is a unique one, and it is from Serge and it is Un Bois Vanille. Now this is a vanilla that has like a powdery coconut vibe to it. It's almost waxy, but not. I love this one. This was one that I definitely wore for bedtime for sure, and I always get compliments with this from my husband. He likes this a lot. The thing about it is not a safe blind buy for sure. This is one that if you wear, you will get the compliments. It's close to skin and it is very lingering. It has a beautiful sillage, but it's not one that I would say to go ahead and blind buy, because it is definitely different. It's not safe to blind buy at all. If you're looking for a beautiful waxy, coconutty vanilla, almost powdery like, definitely check Un Bois Vanille, because you will not be disappointed at all. Next one was my pretty girl scent. So whenever I wanted to smell like that elegant pretty girl, very effortless clean girl vibes, this was it, and it is Chanel Chance Eau Tundra, and you can see the dent in this fragrance. It is so fresh and clean and pretty. This is one that I wore whenever I really didn't know what to wear, but I wanted to give off those very feminine vibes. If you're looking for something in that category that's long lasting but just definitely clean girl vibes, minimalistic, and just pretty, then Chanel Chance Eau Tundra EDP is perfect, you guys. Comment down below what are your favorites of 2020, fragrances that you worn all 2020 long. Comment down below, because I want to see if we have the same taste. These are the ones that I definitely pulled for out of my 500 plus bottle collection. So comment down below if you like any of these, if any of these are your favorites. These were definitely some of my favorites. Now I do have more, but when I'm looking at the overall picture, these were the ones that I kept going back to. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you would like to see in 2023, because baby, I am coming and I'm not gonna stop until I make it to the top. Straight up. All right, you guys, and until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, cherry bombs.